We have to find steps one at a time. All right, well, with that said, that's my little spiel about Earth Day. Oh, and don't even get me started on what the multinational corporations have done in Africa. I don't teach environmental law this semester to you, but there's a very famous case of Shell Oil, and you should see what they've done to the living environment of places in Nigeria where there was a lot of oil. I mean, they left it, you wouldn't even recognize it was Earth. You would think, oh, is this the moon or something? It's that destroyed. And should they then, pay for that? Because the people have lost their living, which was fishing, and the people have been disproportionately affected, the tribes that lived in that area. So we have to think about this internationally too, as we're going to have to think about things more and more on a global level, whether it's a pandemic that doesn't respect borders, of course, or pollution, which affects all of us. Pollution does not affect borders either. The last thing that I would say to you about it is remember that there are 3 types of pollution. Who can tell me what one would be?
Noise?
Well, really 4 types, but Hunter?
I said noise pollution.
There is noise pollution. That's excellent. I wasn't going to include that, but there is noise pollution. You are right. And that's one of the things along the 710 corridor too.
Air.
Air, right? The air we breathe. When you see, and we still have local pesticide plants in the Carson Torrance area, right? Or sewage plants, when you see them releasing all that, when do they release it? During the hours that EPA inspectors aren't working. Like, Sunday night. So there's definitely air pollution. What else do we have? Water, clearly water, right? And we definitely have that in this area. And then, of course, a big one for us.
Land.
Very good. And it usually is in land that hazardous waste has been dumped. Now it's unusual, it's in our water, pretty serious hazardous waste, but usually hazardous waste is in land. And a lot of times we don't know it and they just plow it right down. And then they put some layers in between and then they build inexpensive housing, which is another phenomenon that we see all the time. So, yeah. So remember, the statutes and the efforts to reduce pollution focus on the 4 areas of air, land, water, and hazardous waste, which brings pollution seriousness up to a whole nother level. All right, with that said then, I want to finish talking to you about copyright. Let's see what we have. Oh, I need to do share screen. And let's go show all windows. I have way too many windows open. Okay, here we are. All right,